knowing that these technologies are coming and going to be more regular, but they're not here yet, what can we start doing now to prep for just to be flexible for the change in technology? What kind of strategies can we implement? What kind of content should we be trying to create in order to not be caught off guard when, Apple glasses show up?
Oh, absolutely. I think the first thing is the mindset of we're not the 2+2 ministry that I was talking about earlier. We're not going to stick to the way we did ministry for the last 45 years and then wonder why the attendance is dwindling, or we'll watch the congregation grow older and no new people are coming. So be flexible in the new methods that are evolving, and as you learn how to utilize them. One of the key things I've seen is leadership get set in their ways, and they've done church very well for years and years. And I'm not knocking any of the leadership. I just know that they become inflexible. So, and it happens as we all get older, we get stuck in our ways. So we see the young kids and we're like, oh man, you're trying to do this, this, and this. I don't want to learn 85 new things. You don't have to. Just let the people who know how to do it, utilize it, and let them explain it to you and how that can be effective. And then the leadership sticks to what they do well, which is creating the content, which we're about to talk about, and getting it out to the people. The content now is more so of continuing with the same the message, but adding a more current application to it. So if your pastor, talks about faith and faith and faith and faith, that's great that he talks about that, but just how can you tell that faith story better with a more current context so it's more applicable to today, as opposed to when he told the message in the 80s and it was great then, told it in the 90s, it was great then, but now it's, we're almost at 2020, we need a reboot. So right. We don't say it changed the message, we're saying just give it a new coat of paint and give it some application that we can use for today's times, because times are different for today. And then with that same content, figure out how to cut that content up into bite-sized components, because attention spans are short. The average attention span now, I believe, is, I want to say, is it 8 seconds, 7 seconds? I'm not sure. It's extremely short, but people look at stuff in clips and news bites. And so because of that, if we feed it to them, if we have to feed it to them 2 minutes at a time, then we just have to feed it to them 2 minutes at a time. But that is the way we can get the message out to them on these so many different platforms that people are utilizing day in, day out. And so I think that's the key way. If we start with that flexible mindset of being open to adapting and adjusting to these new things that are coming, then as a new platform shows up, like TikTok is taking over now, as it shows up, it won't catch you all off guard. You'll just say, okay, how do we repurpose what we're already doing to add TikTok to the strategy if we're going to do that? If we're not, all right, TikTok, we'll see you later. Bring that Alexa back up. Let's talk about that again.
Right.
And so that way you're able to always adapt and adjust to the new methods, because your message will be consistent and continuous.